Konnichiwa! It's Mr. Scott, your favorite middle-aged metalhead, and here today on the channel we're doing another reaction to Nemophila. Sa Hajimeyo. Welcome to It's Mr. Scott here on YouTube. I, of course, am Mr. Scott, and if this is your first time ever clicking on one of my videos, thank you very much for doing so. Welcome to my channel. I hope you stick around and check out some more of my content, and if you like what you see, consider hitting that subscribe button down there. You know how the deal goes here on YouTube, so please check that out if you would not mind. And yes, I'm doing another reaction to the band Nemophila. Nemophila is one of the 3 all-female Japanese metal bands I got into last year. Love Bites, Bandmade, and them. Nemophila has a definite different vibe when it comes to the musical presentation, and the song they're doing today is actually a cover song from another Japanese band called Kishidan, and the song is called One Night Carnival. Right now, I want to send a big shout out to all my top tier patrons at patreon.com/itsmrscott, Arkham Gaming 01, Church Keys, Donald Fuller, and Run DMC Evercoop. Thank you all so much for your continued support. And I want to send a shout out to Rockpit Knowledge and Brian Orr, who signed up at patreon.com/itsmrscott at the Booker level. If you'd like to help support your favorite middle-aged metalhead and have a direct say in what I react to, please check out the Patreon in the description below. The link to all my social media is down there, as well as my Twitch account and the podcast I'm associated with too. And a link to the original video will be down there as well if you ever want to check that out. So, Nemophila doing a cover of Kishidan's One Night Carnival. I think this is going to be quite interesting. So what do you say? We fire it up. Thrill me. Oh, there's that bass thing again. Yeah, we got more of a pop thing going on here. Whoa. A little distortion going on there. All right, let's take a break here as she's doing some 70s disco dancing right there. It seems to me, from the research I did, it looks like they're actually emulating the band Kishidan that they're doing the cover song of, too. Kishidan is an all-male Japanese rock band that has like a retro vibe to them, and that's definitely a vibe I'm picking up from this video, too. I like how they're throwing in the distorted vocals as well, and it looks like they're just having fun with this. What a concept. I'm guessing possibly because of COVID, they recorded this, it looks like in 4 or 5 different areas, and all edited together, which we saw a lot of in 2020 and 2021. But regardless of that factor, still it blends together beautifully. This band is usually a lot heavier, from what I remember and checking out their other music. More on that metalcore extreme side to things. One of the ladies here playing a 7-string guitar. Using multi-string guitars is definite factor of that more extreme side of music. Using 7-string guitars, maybe even 8-string guitars. Don't even get me started on the different kinds of guitars they have nowadays with 9, 10, 11 and strings and all that stuff. And bass too has gotten just as obnoxious and ridiculous if you ask me. Yes, I have a 5-string and they make 6 strings, which I played a 6-string in the past. Those are fun to do. But it gets a little ridiculous when we get to 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and higher. Okay, I think we can back off on that stuff. It's just taking it to weird places. I'm not hating on anybody that can take like a 12-string or however many string bass and stuff like that and do amazing like tapping techniques with it and create great music. That's cool, but sometimes you just gotta back up and go old school. Okay, give me a 4-string bass, a 6-string guitar, a drummer, a singer, some keyboards in there maybe, and we got a rockin' band going. But that's just my opinion. let's get back into this song. One Night Carnival cover from Kishidan.
Baby, can you master baby, master baby, can you master baby, master baby, can you master baby, so long. 瞬きもせずに俺たちは光の渦に巻き込まれてく雲の隙間に照らせ青白き月を照らせ星が瞬くディスタンス寂しがり屋たちの伝説さ One Night Carnival
Oh, here we go. Dumping bass going there. Love that. Just take a little break right there. Yeah, like I just said, bass. The bassist in this band, I think, is getting the biggest workout. She is constantly moving. It's a full-on walking bass line going on through that entire show. Yeah, I'm going to get into the bass again. Sorry, folks, that's what I do. But I definitely respect that technique right there, and once again, making it fully functional. Not just laying back and chunking along on the B string or the E string or whatever. It's actually keeping it moving. Notice the drummer's in a closet, basically. It is just all the other guitars stacked up in the back, the electronic drum set sort of sideways, and then there she is pounding away there at the setup too. I've always wanted to have an electronic drum set. I never had one. I remember playing in bands, and some drummers I had like really compact set kits, and then one drummer I had this gigantic cage thing that he would set up all the drums in. It was crazy to have that. Took a lot more time to set up on stage too, but it was still fun and cool. It was a nice visual on stage. But yeah, I like her. She's just like chilling out in the closet, just jamming away there on the drums. Who doesn't want to do that? I'd love to do that. So, and also the guitar players, they're so good. This seems like it's like second nature for them to just kind of like chunk out those notes and get it done, because you know that they can do so much more, but they don't need to. And I've talked about that so much in other videos too. I don't want to repeat myself, but I'm definitely enjoying the vibe of this song too. It's much more, low key, if you will. Back into it. Yeah, she is moving. Master baby, can you master baby, master baby, can you master baby, 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 can you master baby, so long, so long, but so long. 俺たちがやさぐれたことにわけなんてなかったよ。ただ少しだけ不器用だったかもしれない。恋しているのさこの夜に恋してるのさやがて海が見える寂しがり屋たちの伝説さ One Night Carnival ファンファンあの頃の俺たち闇の中じゃなきゃ夢見られなかった I apologize, I don't have any closed captioning I can use with this video because, I don't understand Japanese. I speak a little bit of it just to be cordial and respectful, but I don't know what they're talking about. But it seems like sometimes you don't really need to understand the actual words being spoken in a particular language. You can kind of get the vibe from how the music goes, what you're getting out of this. And being this is a song from an all-male band, and it's a female band doing it, it kind of feels like it's got that fun, like, hey girl kind of vibe to it, The other thing, too, I wanted to point out is just how, sorry, it strikes me as funny, is the utilization of the different edits there, too. It's just how the 3 in the shot, and the 2 in the shot, and 1 in the shot, and, it's because here you see she's obviously in a bedroom, and another girl was in the closet, another girl's against a wall. And the bass player, like I said, is constantly moving in this song when it comes to the music. So I definitely respect the hell out of that, that they're able to do that. And apologies again that I don't have the lyrics here available to show you. If you know what the lyrics are of the song, put them down there in the comments. I'd appreciate that too. Let's finish this one up. Bringing it home here. Okay, can I guess maybe that last shot is something that Kishidan is known for doing, possibly? But yeah, that was a fun video. Not what I expected. You know, not knowing, looking at the band and looking at the name of it, and you see cover right there in the description. It's like, all right. So I did the research. It's like, it's from a band called Kishidan. Don't know what kind of band they are. You find out they're a retro rock band. So when you take a metalcore type band, you give them a chance to do some rock music. I think it comes out pretty good. I'm curious to know if there's any like heavy extreme Japanese metal bands that do covers of like J-pop tunes. I'd like to know about that. You can put that down in the comments too if you're knowledgeable about that stuff. And really enjoyed this video. So if there's other songs from this band or bands like them you'd like me to check out, put them down there in the comments too. I appreciate that feedback as always. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you all very much for stopping by, my friends. You stay decent out there, Jane, and keep those horns high.